actually drive? Because you seem to always be driven in whatever film you're in.
I'm sure you haven't seen my entire oeuvre.
I probably haven't.
What's that? Top Gear, thank you. Top Gear. Of course. No, I do drive, and I drive better than Billy Piper, although Jeremy Clarkson. You have something to say about that. I do drive. I'm hoping this isn't a trick question. You're from the DVLA and suddenly I've done something wrong.
I missed
some
that.
parking fines that I
No.
No, I do, yes.
It's just an honest question because my husband and I go back and forth. Does that guy drive?
Yeah, I do. I'm sure I've driven at something. I must have driven at something. I mean, I
TARDIS.
Do you drive a TARDIS?
Thank you.
Thank you.
These are Madison fans. Curveballs.
Yeah.
Hi. As a Shakespeare nerd, I'd like to say I love your Hamlet.
Thank you.
Also, I'm an acting student right now, and I would like to know if you have any advice for young actors.
Oh, do you know, it's funny, you get asked by actors all the time. I think because it's such a precarious profession, and anyone coming into it thinks there must be some roadmap for this, because it's sort of terrifying and precarious and odd and random. There doesn't seem to be any logic or fairness to it. And I'm often asked for advice, and I never know what to say. I don't know. It's a total crapshoot. All you can do, I think, is do your bit of it as well as you can. Everything else is going to happen or it's not. But be on time, learn your lines, and be nice. That's it.
I'm Bailey.
Hi, Bailey.
I was wondering if you had to explain Doctor Who to someone who didn't watch it without saying the word TARDIS, alien, or Gallifrey, what would you explain?
Gallifrey is easy. You don't need to mention Gallifrey because they didn't mention it in the show for like 20 years, so that's fine. You'd say, can I talk about the TARDIS if I don't name it?
Yeah.
Thank you. You'd say, I mean, the trouble with describing Doctor Who is it sounds mental. And it's quite hard to describe, even if you're allowed to use all the nouns, it's quite hard to describe and really sort of get to the essence of what it is. What would you say? You'd say it's a bit like The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. It's a bit like The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, and it's about, how do you not use the word alien? That is tough. It's about someone from another planet. That's just semantics now, isn't it? Madman in the Box is often, yeah. I don't know if that sums up the whole show though. It's a good slogan for a t-shirt. I think the thing you'd probably just have to do is sit them down and show them an episode. That's a much more succinct way, because that would only take like 25, 45 minutes. That would explain it much more succinctly than like, you tell them it's wibbly wobbly and they wouldn't know what you're talking about.
You can just tell them Google it.
Just Google it, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Not to offend any of the people you don't choose, but who is your favorite companion to act with?
Yeah. See, any question that begins with not to offend, I can just see the minefield spread out in front of me. I had a very, very happy time on that show, and part of that was because I had such incredible people to work with every single day. And two of the people that I worked with.
If you do get an answer, can you tell me why? That's too difficult.
clearly not going to answer this question. No, I mean, I genuinely had some fantastic people to act opposite, and I don't think I was ever happier on that job than the episode where they were all in it together, which was just about one of my happiest professional times ever. So that's my slightly cowardly and yet entirely accurate way of answering your question.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We just have a few minutes, so go ahead. Keep it quick.
Hi.
Hello.
I was wondering, what was the most emotional goodbye for you on Doctor Who?
Do you mean to film or sort of?
In general, filming or personal?
Well, personally, I never said goodbye to anyone because I've seen them all since, I guess. What the hardest day for me was, I suppose, selfishly, when it was my last day of shooting and I had to say goodbye to everyone on set and to this show and this whole kind of thing that had been such a massive part of my life. Because what you don't quite realise on that day is how it's still a massive part of your life 10 years on or whatever. Not 10 years, not yet. Well, 10 years since I started, I suppose. Yeah, it's a show that travels with you because it attracts so much love and so much scrutiny and so much enthusiasm that, sad though it was to kind of leave it and move on, you never really move on. And actually, it's something that you have the great joy of being able to celebrate again and again and again by coming to places like this with you lovely people.
The 50th anniversary was one of my favorite episodes ever.
Yeah.
Was that like riding a bike, just jumping back into that role?
In the end it was. It was a bit alarming thinking, what will this be like? What if Matt Smith doesn't want anyone stepping on his toes? Because it was his playground by then, it was his show. But actually, I ended up having such a good time with Matt that we just had a ball, really. And then John Hurt was pretty cool too. And of course Billy was back, so it was just a really lovely time. And yes, then you just kind of think it's sort of always part of who you are, and you just go back there and you sort of slip back in, and it was lovely to visit. Yeah.
This might be our last question. Let's see. Go ahead.
What was my favourite episode to do? Do you know, it's so hard to pick favourites because they were all so different. It's not like filming, like with other shows that I filmed, the shows that I love, but you can't necessarily differentiate what each episode is because they're sort of part of an ongoing story that use the same locations or whatever. Each episode of Doctor Who was so different. One of them was in Pompeii, one of them was on the moon, one of them was in set 5 billion years in the future, one of them was set in Victorian Scotland. So every episode had a different guest cast. So it feels wrong to choose favourites, really, because each one was such an exciting time. That's part of why it was so sad to leave, because you knew you were never going to have an experience quite like that anywhere else. So I sort of don't pick favourites, because as soon as I pick a favourite, I'll then think, oh no, actually that other one's my favourite. It was, they're all my favourite.
There you go.
I don't have a favorite either.
Good answer. Hey, we'll do 30 seconds last question. So go ahead.
Hi, who's your favorite superhero?
Oh, good question. Whoa, I need more than 30 seconds. When I was a kid, it was the Incredible Hulk. Definitely. Because there was something about the fact that he wasn't quite a hero. He was sort of he was like a sort of, it was deeply tragic, his story. And partly the TV show, but also the comic books, this sense that he was almost like a child, this kind of lost. I think that's a brilliant character, and I used to love him. Nowadays, it's hard to beat Wolverine, isn't it? Pretty cool. Deadpool, very good answer from the middle of the room. And now people are just shouting your names. That's happening. But I'm certainly more of a Marvel boy, I have to say. But if DC are listening, I will accept offers. So
All right, on that note, DC, he's listening. He's ready for you guys. Hey, Madison, thank you for being awesome. Let's thank David Tenant for being